Hi everybody, Josiah here, also known as Chilling Silence, and today I want to go over the Bech32 progress that we've been making on iOS and Android. So like I mentioned in the previous video, one of the goals that we are looking to do throughout the year is to move people to the Bech32 address format, predominantly because there's no ambiguity. So when you see an address at the moment, it's a capital D. And that could also mean Dogecoin, for example. Whereas if we happen to have an address that is a lowercase DGB1, it basically just means it's for DigiByte. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you a quick little preview here that was sent by Yoshi, one of the iOS core developers. And you can see here with the mouse cursor that's on the screen that this is done inside of the development kit. But that's totally fine. This is basically also on my iPod Touch that I have here. It's just a little bit easier to show you the video this way more than anything, and I can give a commentary as we're going through it. So I will hit play, and we'll watch along. You're going to see him move pretty quickly, but that's okay. We can talk a little bit about it more afterwards if we need to. So he's going to click on receive. It's going to give a new Bech32 address, and you can see at the top right hand corner there is also the option to slide it on and off as well. So we'll see the transaction come through here in just a second. And he's received 0.1 DigiByte. So he's going to go receive again, but he's going to turn it off, and that will generate a legacy address just in case you happen to be working with any kind of, say for example, an exchange that hadn't yet added support for it. So it's going to be one of the things that we need to go through and do in the future. So you can see here, he's now sent an additional one. So this is to the old address, and that's to the new address format there. So this is what a Bech32 address looks like by comparison. So if I move my mouse here, my nice white one over top of it, you can see it starts with a DGB1. Now this is by comparison to a legacy address, which starts with a capital D. So to move that cursor out of the way there. So that's a whole lot easier basically for people to understand that this is going to be a DigiByte transaction to a DigiByte address. Now, like I mentioned, it might take a little bit of time for all exchanges and all wallet providers to add support for it, because by default, most of them only support the legacy address. Now, a lot of them have actually been pretty good in terms of adding support for the new Bech32 address format. But this is going to be something that we're really going to kind of push and break new ground on, because not a lot of other blockchains out there have gone and pushed for this kind of a format. They've mostly stuck with the traditional legacy format that was inherited from the original Bitcoin code, which we can see here is our, if I rewind enough, capital D format here. Not that there's anything wrong with it, this isn't going to be going away, but this is more just a bit of a heads up that we are looking to push things forward towards the new Bech32 format. This has been some great progress. Thank you to Yoshi for sending this video through. And once we've done a little bit more work on the iOS, he's just recently put out another update overnight that will add support for the upcoming iOS 13, I believe. We're going to look at then putting this out in a future release, and this is going to lay the foundation as well for Digi Asset support. So watch this space. The developers have been super busy, and I'm super grateful for all of the work that they've done. If you have any questions, feel free to reply in the comment section below, or tweet me. I'm at DGB_chilling, and I'll talk to you in the next video. Cheers!